Shalom, shalom. Giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Crocodiles. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS out here teaching his word. Shalom to the rest of the hopeful elect out there as well. This is your brother Ben Yumyan, Bun Yumyan, coming to you with a quick and edifying lesson, Lord willing. Hopping right into it, man. I'm gonna call this lesson "Many Are Called," because many of us are called, but as the scripture says, many are called, but few are chosen. And in fact, we're gonna start with that. This is gonna be Matthew 22 and 14, and it's really that simple. Right here, Matthew 22 and 14. For many are called, but few are chosen. And at the end of the day, that's really what it is, man. And that's a heavy burden, because you got to think about it, man. Being called, that means the Lord is watching you, right? That means the Lord has plans for you specifically, and either he really loves you or he really hates you, man. Because to be a part of this truth, right, at any point, and learn the true name of the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and for whatever reason you're no longer a part of this truth, man, the Lord is really gonna fuck your shit up, man. That means the Lord really don't like you. That means the Lord really hates you. And that means the Lord really, really wanna do something bad to you, man. Because he gave you his name, right? And he put the spirit on you to legit reject it and walk away from this truth. And what does the scripture say? Right? What does the scripture say behind it? 2 seconds. This is going to be Luke 12 and 47. And that servant which knew the Lord's will and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes. Right? So to know the Lord and to walk away from this, man, that means the Lord really, really had it out for you, and really is gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna go down one more verse. But he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes. For unto him much is given, and him shall be much required. And to whom men have committed much, of him they will ask the more. Right? And so essentially what it's saying, man, it's better not to know the truth. Right? It's better not to have known the Most High if you're just gonna walk away from the truth, because you're still gonna die, but your punishment is gonna be your punishment is gonna be less than what it would be had you known the truth and left the truth, man. So that's why I say, going back to many are being called. You being called, that means the Lord really got it out for you. Either he really love you and he want to save your life, or he really, really want to fuck your shit up and have you lead his truth, but give you his name so he can be justified and really beating your ass. And so that's why it's up to us. Well, it's not really up to us, Salakia, but that's why we should be fighting, to keep this truth. That's why we should be praying every day that he don't take the spirit off of us, to walk away from this truth, man. That's why we should be praying for salvation, and we should be praying for the downfall of this current society, so we can have our own kingdom. Yeah. Right? And as these men, if you're truly a elect man of the Most High, you're going to endure. We're going to give up this life. Right? This word here ain't shit. Right? It means nothing. If it's anything outside of the will of the Most High, if it's anything outside of giving praise to him and praying on the downfall of this society, it really don't mean shit. Right? And so we're to give up this world. This is our main priority. Right? And we have to endure it. until the Lord come and get us. That's the game right here. We have to endure into the absolute end, man. That's how we get our crown. The scripture says it. Before I get to it, let's get Second Timothy. This is 2 Timothy 2, and we're gonna start at 3. Thou therefore endure the hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai Mashiach. No man that warreth entangle himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier. Right? So this regular ass world, this everyday living, this rat race to nothingness, this whatever you want to call it, ain't shit. We not even this not our rest. Right? As the scripture says, this isn't our home, and we want nothing to do with this world. Right? We're a soldier of the Most High. Right? He called us. We're trying to make our election sure. Right? We're trying to be part of that few chosen to actually be saved, man. That's the end goal. Right? Everything else really don't matter, man. We are to be good soldiers. Right? That's doing your lessons. That's going to your camps. Standing on the highways and byways. That's showing brotherly love. That's putting the Most High first. And, fellowship with the brotherhood. And living this lifestyle. This other shit don't matter. This past week they celebrated. It's June, so they celebrating all wickedness, man. They got the Pride Parade. They got Juneteenth. They got all this. Father's Day was yesterday. Just different celebrations of folly throughout the month. It's fucking crazy, But none of that shit matter. None of it matter, man. Right? So we just have to endure it all the way into the end. That's what the scripture say. Right? This is Matthew 24 and 13. But he that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved. Right? That's confused. Right? That's the few who are chosen. Those are the ones who endure to the end. Those are the ones, who set out during all these celebrations, sighing and crying. Those are the ones who reject the mark of the beast when that rolls out. These are the ones who are willing to die for this, standing 10 toes strong for Yahweh Basha and Yahweh Shai. Right? Salakia. Those are the ones who are going to receive that crown, man. And daily, we have to examine ourselves to make sure that we're on that path of receiving that crown. We all go off because we all are in the flesh. But that's why we check ourselves, right? So we can get back on path. And sometimes, we won't see it in ourselves. We have to be open to rebuke. Right? We have to be open to rebuke from our peers, from our elders, from everybody else, because sometimes we could be going off, not realizing we going off. And, you need that brotherly love of rebuke to get us right back on path. And then you keep it pushing from there, man. What they say, a just man falls 7 and get up again. Right? Just paraphrasing. But that's pretty much it on that, man. I want to bring out one more scripture. Because again, we're going to fall on hard times like no other time. But we endure this until the end, up into death. Some of us are not going to die, but up into death, the Lord is just going to give us a crown of life. All right? This is Revelation 2 and 10. Fear none of the things which thou shalt Slacky. I'm gonna do it over. This is Revelation 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. But be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life, man. Suffer. We all have to suffer. We all have to go through the straight gate. Yahweh Shai did it. He suffered for all of us, right? He went through tribulation for all of us, right? He died so we can do this, right? And we're out to follow after him, right? And fear none of these things that's upon to us, because Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is going to save us out of it anyway, right? And we understand what death is. And so, killing us not going to really do much. We dead here, but we just going to be with the Most High. And we're going to be brought back, right? And given the crown of life, man. That's what we're looking for, right? So with that, hopefully this was edifying, Lord willing. Giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Krakendas. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS. Shalom to you folks out there. This has been Ben Yum Yun. Until next time, Shalom.